Hello children, good morning. In yesterday's class, we have done with the verbs. I hope you understood what are verbs. They are action words. They are action words and we use them for showing the work done by the subject. I told you about helping verbs and main verbs. And now coming to today's lesson, we are going to discuss about main verbs and its forms. Okay. So today what okay. Today we are going to learn about the verbs and tenses. Let me write yours. We are going to learn about verbs and tenses. Verbs are the action words or helping verbs also. They can be used in different tenses. So, for your knowledge today we are going to tenses means the time when the work is being done. What do the tenses show? They show the time when the work is being done. It means not at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Whether it is done yesterday or right now it is going to be done. Right now you are doing or you already did it. These are the two cases we are learning. Two cases about any verb. Okay. So, if you are talking about the action you are doing just right now, we call it present tense. And work which you have already done in the morning, early morning, yesterday night, 3 hours ago, or 1 week back, 1 year ago, not now, already you did some days back, some hours back. That's it. That is called past tense. That is called past tense. Okay. So, present tense verbs are main verbs in root form. They are the root verbs, I can call. They are in original form. Starting like come. I come to your house today, you say present tense. Already you have gone yesterday. I came to your house yesterday anta. Only this one letter makes the difference. Here you are using O, there you are using A, OL. Changing OL will make a lot of difference in case of verbs. Understand? So what all you get here, they are in present form. Means they are in original form. And there is some rule to use this present tense. When are we going to use the present tense forms? In 3 different cases we use present tense. One is when you are talking about the work did just right now, you are doing just right now, then you use present tense. When you are talking about your routine, routine means you do the work without any change. Every day you are going to do that work. No change in your timetable at all. Every day you do that work at same time. That is called routine. Understand? To show the present tense form, then to talk about the routine. Routine means your work, cycle of work. For example, you get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, You have your milk, you take bath, you pray to God, you have your breakfast, you study for some time, you watch the videos of your classes, then you, if any notes is given, you write. This goes on every day. There is no change in your such type of work. That is called routine. Two, when you are using the verbs for the routine activities, you use present tense. Then for facts, universal facts. Universal facts. Universal facts means which happens every time at the same time, which never changes. The sun rises in the east. The sun sets in the west. The river flows to the sloper side. Okay. We pray to God. These are universal facts. They don't change. In such cases, you are using present tense. Past tense is used to show the work which is already done. The work which is already done. Okay. In present tense, we write as it is, original form of the verbs. For example, I will write here, ask. Second, I write play. Third, I write talk. Fourth, I write make. Make. Fifth, I write write. Go. Bring. See. Cry. Then say. This we are using different rules for writing their past tense forms. Past tenses which is already done. So ask, what we are doing, we are adding ed to it. Then we are making the past tense for them. Ask, asked. Play, played. Talk, talked. Okay. But here it changes again. Make becomes made. Write becomes wrote. Go becomes went. Complete spelling changes here. Bring becomes brought. See becomes saw. Cry, cried. Look here. Y is there. Y we are changing into I and then we are adding ed. Say becomes said. One doubt you may get. Here also Y is there. And for cry also Y is the ending letter. For say also Y is the ending letter. But for cry what we did? We changed Y into I and then we added ed. But it is not in the case of say. What we did? We changed it into I and then just we added D. So what you learn by this? When you are adding ed, it is easy way to make the past tenses. They are called regular verbs. We call this type regular verbs. And where we are changing the options, I mean any spellings or vowels we are changing. Here right is the root. I we change to O. Here complete spelling we are changing. Here also complete vowels we are changing. All these are called irregular verbs. We call them irregular verbs. Okay. So regular verbs are those where we are just adding ed to the root words. And where we are changing the spellings, they are called irregular verbs. One more set is there, children. If I want to tell you, for example, shat. I will write here in the middle. Shat is there. Its past tense will be the same. No change. We are not adding anything. Cut. Same. Cut. Put only. No change. This is also one setup. Present tense and past tense. Understood? How many types we learn here in past tense? How we make the past tense? First thing, by adding ed to the main root word. Second thing, we are going to change the spellings. Vowels we change or complete spellings. In case of go becomes went. Go becomes went. Okay. So in this way we are changing the spellings in case of irregular verbs. Where we are adding ed to the main verb, we call them regular verbs. When we are changing complete spellings with vowels, we call them irregular ones. Then one more type is where we don't change their spelling, as it is we keep. We keep it as it is. There is no change at all. Same thing in present tense and past tense, both we are using the same thing. Understand? These are the three different cases we use past tenses in three different ways. One way, in one case, adding ed. Second way, we are either changing the complete spelling or changing the vowels of the sound of the word. That's how we make. For example, come is there, we made came. Make is there, made we did. Right. I is the vowel. Here O we used. Bring. I we cancelled and OUGHT. Complete spelling we changed. See saw also. Vowels we changed. This is how 3-4 types we use here. First is adding ed. Second, changing either the spelling or the vowels of the sound. Third, same as it is we write. No change. In present tense also same words we use. In past tense also we use same words. So, where we are adding ed, we call regular verbs. Where we are changing the spelling or vowels, we call them irregular verbs. Understand? These are two types of tenses we are going to deal today's class. Present tense and past tense. Present tense is the tense or a time of a work which we do just now. At present it goes on. And past tense is which is already over. Understand? This is how we make present tense and past tense. Now next is present tense we call V1. We call V2 past tense. Third, continuous tense V3 we call. A ing form of verb. We call V3. Okay. Here for example, write is there. Present tense you have write. Here in past tense you write wrote. In ing what you write? Writing. talk. Talked. Talking we write here. Save. Saved. Saving. Read. Spelling remains the same but sound changes. Read. Present tense we say read. Past tense we say read. But both spellings are same. And in case of ing we write reading. Okay. Then buy. Bought. Buying. Sleep. Slept. You have to copy this and previous one in your notebook. Whenever you get a worksheet, you must write it. Slept. Sleeping. Make. Made. See the spelling. Here, this E we are cancelling and writing making. M-A-K-I-N-G. E we are not using. Close, wave, make. Wherever E is at the end, in ing we are removing E and writing. See. Saw. Seeing. Fly. Flew. Flying. Flow. Flowed. Flowing. So this just some examples I give. Understand? This is how we are changing present tense to past tense to continuous tense, which is ing form. V1, V2, V3, I gave the names. Understand? So this is one case. I hope it is clear to you. Now next, let us take one small exercise. I will give present tense, simple things I give, 10 words. And you write their past tense forms. And ing form. I give. What I give you? Worksheet anana. Homework. I am giving present tense. You are writing past tense and ing form. First one, close. I said here ed will come. Here e you are changing and writing ing. Second, leave. Left, leaving. Next, join. Joined, joining. Listen. Listen, listening. Break, broke, breaking. Twist, twisted, twisting. Sing, sang, singing. Give, gave, giving. Then shut, feed. These words you are changing into past tense. Close, closed, closing. Leave, left, leaving. Join, joined, joining. Listen, listened, listening. Break, broke, breaking. Twist, twisted, twisting. Sing, sang, singing. Give, gave, giving. Shut, shut, shutting. Feel, felt, and feeling. These are the words I gave you. What we learned today? Verbs and tenses. In tenses, what we learned? Present tense, past tense, and ing form. When we are using ing, when work is continuing, I am writing a notes. It is going on, continuation. Teacher is teaching a lesson. I did not stop. It is going on. He is running on the road. Work is in the process. It is in the process. It's going on means you use ing form. So this is how we use ing forms. Give, gave, giving, shut, shutting, feel, felt, feeling. So these are the words you are writing in your notebook with past tense and ing form. Okay. This is what I wanted to teach you today. I hope you understood. So this is all about today's class. Thank you, children.